Well, it is yet another day dominated by news of the coronavirus, and now the Trump administration looking at extra steps to shore up the economy and maybe to stop the spread of coronavirus. Hey everyone, I'm Chad Hasty, host of the Chad Hasty Show, which airs weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 a.m. KFYO. The Trump administration on Monday rolling out that 15-day plan. Basically, for 15 days, social distance yourself, don't be around other people, for restaurants and bars and everything else. Bars you're seeing around the country being shut down. Here in Lubbock, Texas, we are not seeing that, although the city of Lubbock did put a 200-person limit on gatherings, with some exceptions that are out there. But you're seeing a lot of bars around the country shut down. You're seeing a lot of restaurants that have decided, instead of allowing people in dining rooms, what they will allow is for takeout and curbside delivery and delivery to your home, whatever it may be. So people are changing. Restaurants are changing. Businesses are changing. They're adapting to the new reality that we live in, if only for a brief period of time. The new reality that we live in. A couple of tips here, okay? If you do order food, if you do go to a restaurant and get takeout, tip well, okay? You've got people who are working these jobs that would normally, bank on getting, a lot of tip money throughout the week, and especially on a Friday, Saturday night. That's where they earn their big money, and that's not going to happen for a while. So if you do get delivery, if you do get curbside pickup, or go to a restaurant and get to go, be sure to tip and help out the workers who are there. If you go to a grocery store, thank the people who are working there. I went to Market Street just the other day, and they had people wiping down the carts as customers would come in and grab the cart to go. They'd wipe it down, sanitize it. People would wipe down all the different doors and different areas that people would touch, and they were restocking shelves, and people were doing it with a smile on their face. Don't get upset with the workers. Don't get upset that they don't have toilet paper because everyone went out and bought toilet paper. Don't get upset with them about that. Thank them for a job well done. They're doing the best that they can. The president, according to the New York Post, has said that yes, they have talked about a nationwide shutdown, but they're not going there yet. They're not going there just yet. I think if you're going to see a shutdown, it's more likely what the administration will do is allow for states to decide if they're going to do shutdowns, allow for local governments to decide if they need a shutdown. You've seen this in areas of California. You may see this in the future in New York. But, what may work in San Francisco may not be needed here in Lubbock, Texas. So you're going to see a little bit of that. I don't think you'll see the Trump administration go through and just do a blanket, unless things get much, 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 much worse. I don't think you'll see the Trump administration come out and just say, shut everything down except for, medical care and grocery stores, etc. I think this is going to be a case by case, city by city, state by state type of issue. On another front, the Trump administration, they're looking at the economy right now and desperately trying to save the economy, not go into a recession. Remember, the underlying economy, if we weren't dealing with coronavirus right now, the economy would be roaring. Okay, people have jobs, people have money in their bank accounts, people are doing pretty good up until the last couple of weeks with coronavirus. The Trump administration looking at sending out checks to adults for about $1,000 per adult. Now, this may change. There may be some income limits on it. But the Trump administration looking at sending out checks that would cover every single U.S. Adult. I think that's important. I think that is something that the administration is going to take a look at. But I think this too. Some people have said, well, is this kind of what Andrew Yang has been talking about a monthly stipend? It's not that. But I do have this prediction. If things don't get better in the U.S., and things don't get better soon, I'm talking if we're going a few months from now, we're still dealing with this. with this coronavirus and the freak out and the economy going up and down and up and down and up and down, I think that what you'll see is the administration not just do one round of checks. You can see the administration do multiple rounds of checks to adults here in the United States. It would not surprise me. It'd be something that would shock a lot of people. But I think this administration, and I think both Republicans and Democrats, are doing everything they can do to prevent a crash here in this country. And it's taken steps that we never would have predicted here in the U.S., things that we never would have been maybe even okay with in the U.S. We're seeing an unbelievable amount of government control come in, and those are things that we'll have to discuss after this whole issue is done with. But listen, the administration, they're taking steps. They're moving forward. And again, as I've said in previous videos, the best you can do, provide for your family. Calm down. Don't go and buy every single roll of toilet paper or paper towel that is out there. Calm down. Unite as a country, and we'll be able to get through this. Tune in to the Chad Hasty Show weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 AM KFYO.